Sandy Banji. We are gathered here today to celebrate Keith and Sandy's love and to bear witness to their vows of marriage. My name is Jesse Hendrick. I am an interfaith minister, and I am honored to be here with all of you, and especially Keith and Sandy on this very special day. Vibrators. Thank you. Transcending recorded human history. A wedding is an ancient ritual that brings two persons together to confess their love and declare their vows before a gathering of loved ones. And so, today we gather, as have so many others for so many thousands of years, as we witness Keith and Sandy joined forever in marriage. Today, as your officiant, I have loved getting to know you both and hearing your stories of falling in love. I learned that you met during your freshman year at Michigan State. Sandy was drawn to Keith's sense of humor, and Keith wasn't clear if she might be stalking him. a mutual friend, and by sophomore year, they were inseparable. Sandy shared a memory of Keith, who, one day while walking her to class, decided to sing her a song. In that moment, she fell in love. She said Keith is never afraid to be silly and can always put a smile on her face. Memories of moving to New York City after graduation. While they were apart, he missed her every day, and he would start missing her, in fact, as soon as he would hang up the phone during their many phone calls. He told me he would keep himself busy just to make the time pass as quickly as it could until he could see her again. Because for him, wherever he is, Sandy is home. Both Keith and Sandy said they wanted to marry so they could express their love and deepen their commitment to each other with the shared goal of building a foundation for a family of their own one day. Spoke to me of the importance of celebrating this moment and sharing this day with all of you gathered here, their family and friends. I believe from this day forward, all of us here today create a circle of love and support for Keith and Sandy and their marriage. And I further believe that by bearing witness, we add our strength to their strength, our love to their love, to make their bond an even stronger. Stories of falling in love and your reasons to marry, and so it is with great joy in my heart that I add my blessing to your union. May your marriage and future family be blessed with love and laughter forever. And now we turn to the vows. Vows for this day, which they will now read to each other.
We are all a little weird, and life's a little weird. So when we find someone whose weirdness is compatible with ours, we join up with them and fall into mutual weirdness. And then we call it love, now and forever. I promise to have the patience that this once-in-a-lifetime love demands. I promise that no matter what challenges we face that might pull us apart, we will always find a way back to each other. I've seen you at your best, and I've seen you at your worst. I love you for who you are, and I promise to always now and forever.
I vow to be yours and truly yours, as I have since you first kissed my forehead years ago. That bad boy from Queens with a shaved head had me at yo. This journey of life will have its up and down, and I promise that through the good times, like when you take me on vacations, the bad time when you don't pick up after yourself, and the ugly time when you eat all the protein and leave me the carbs, you will always have me by your side. I promise to be patient and understanding, and to guide and ground you when needed, and to be the best partner, and in the future, the best mother to our children I can be. Today, I give you my heart and the promise to grow old with you. Hand in hand, wherever our journey leads us, living, loving, learning, together forever. Love you.
The ring is an ancient symbol of commitment and infinity. May this never-ending circle remind you of your never-ending love and commitment. This one's for her. Please place this ring on the third finger of Sandy's left hand as you say the words, "With this ring I thee wed."
With this ring I do wed.
Please place this ring on the third finger of Keith's left hand as you say the words, "With this ring I thee wed." Final and solemn vow. Keith and Sandy, do you come here today of your own free will to give yourselves in marriage, and do you solemnly swear to uphold your vows of matrimony for all time? For those in the back, they said, "I do."
No marriage can thrive without the love and support of family and friends. So I ask all of you gathered here today to also swear a vow. Do you, family and friends of Keith and Sandy, promise to support their marriage in good times and bad, for richer or for poorer, in sickness and in health, for as long as you all live? If so, please respond in one voice with the words, "We do."
We do.
Without further ado, we have exchanged rings and heard your eternal vows, and we, by bearing witness, can say that by the power vested in me by the great city and state of New York, I declare you husband and wife. You may kiss.
But it's like at the same time, though, you know, it's like man, you can still hold it down. You can see where she would
We
Out of all of the girls, ain't nobody in the world but you. All of the stars, you make them shine like they were you. And ain't nobody in the world but you. You stopped the room when we were.
So we're extremely lucky to have so many friends and family members. To our groomsmen and bridesmaids, thank you for being our support tonight and throughout life. You guys are the first person we call in a crisis and the first person we call to celebrate. To my siblings, Shane, Belle, Liz, Emily, and now Kevin and Ariana. Our lives wouldn't be complete without you guys. Thank you for your unconditional love. You know, I speak for Keith and I when I say that raising us was not easy. We were the cause of a lot of your headaches and sleepless nights. We want you to know that even though we didn't show our gratitude back then, we are so lucky to call you guys mom and dad. So I just want everyone to have a good night tonight. And this is a small thank you for everything you guys have done for us. So please enjoy. Cheers.
Sandy and I are extremely lucky to have so many good friends and family to travel so far to join us tonight. So, really thank you for all that. To Sandy's parents, Thomas and Sal, I couldn't ask for to be part of a more caring and wonderful family. Ever since the beginning, you guys treated me with so much love, care, and I'm super grateful for that. You guys raised such a wonderful daughter. I promise I'm gonna do everything she says. You guys are the best. I couldn't ask for better parents. You guys really pushed me hard for hard work and education. You made so many sacrifices so we can have a better life. So forever grateful for that. Thank you, Mom. And to my wife, couldn't ask for a greater partner. In my life, you've been through all the bad times, the good times, and you've been with me through everything. So I love you. I can't wait to spend the rest of my life with you. And even though this night is about, Sandy and I, she put so much effort and hard work into making sure that you guys all had a good time. So if nothing else, please enjoy yourself. The bar's open. I better see y'all empty out the bar. Go get lit. Everybody on the dance floor after that, alright? Thank you.
So, I really tried to memorize this speech, but as soon as I got on the stage, I forgot it. So I have my notebook with me. I will be reading it word for word, so I will try my best not to mess up. And I've had a few too many drinks as well to give me some courage. Hello. My name is Shane. I'm Sandy's youngest sister and her maid of honor. I would like to thank Keith's family for welcoming us with open arms. And I would like to thank my family for being here on time. But it's very
like to thank everybody for coming out here. You obviously made an impact between Keith or Sandy for you guys to be invited to this wedding here on this special occasion. I'm scared. Hey, let me flip my page. I was there from the very beginning from the relationship. MSU, you know, when Sandy first introduced me to Keith, I was like, oh my God, she found her LL Cool J. I was like, out of all the guys, she chose him, you know, and I was like, I was very skeptical at the beginning of the relationship. But as time went by, witnessing their good and their really bad times, I realized that even though they are the complete opposite from each other, they complement each other in the most perfect way. They always know how to support each other, even through the hardest of times. And I've always admired their love for each other. It's like when two people love each other so much, they're the perfect team. And Sandy and Keith are the perfect team. Homer flip. Sandy, there are no words that I could come up with that can describe how much I love you and how much you mean to me. You've been a great mentor and someone who I've always looked up to. Anyone who knows you can see how giving and selfless you are, and you make this world a better place. See? I've always wanted an older brother, and now I know how it feels to have an older brother. You always look after me and my siblings. Regardless if you're wanting your advice or not, you've always grilled us, and I really appreciate it. And I couldn't be happier that Sandy chose you to be her husband. Keith, all I want you to remember is these 3 words. Just 3, okay? You are right. Even though you know Sandy is wrong, and I heard you always say, you know, you agree with Sandy, right? Everybody heard that too. Just agree. You know the saying, a happy wife is a happy life. I wish you two all the happiness in the world and a lifetime of being together. Cheers to the newlyweds, Sandy and Keith.
We heard it from himself. He's weird. Luckily, I'm weird as well. We're actually the odd couple. We don't have very much in common. He's from the mean streets of New York, right? Mr. Hip Hop. He speaks in African American vernacular English. I don't. He has straight credibility. I do not. We don't speak alike. We certainly don't dress alike. I don't even own a Knicks jersey. And we don't even have the same walk, the gait that he has. Right? He sort of owns it. He has a cougar-like prowess when he walks. We first met actually in New York on a basketball court. And he might tell you that he did an ankle break, shake and bake, past me, but that's not true at all. What I remember most about him when I saw him was that he was incredibly outgoing, to the point it was almost pathological. Right? We discovered that we attended the same undergraduate institution. Go Green.
Go White!
Yeah. And then we talked a little bit, we exchanged numbers, and then we stayed in touch, right? And the rest, as they say, is kismet. We actually work at the same company. I don't know if you guys know this, but we actually work at the same company. Actually, Keith is responsible for the job that I hold currently. And according to my therapist, after some years of intensive therapy, I may one day forgive him. Keith's bravado, right? He has this sort of image of being tough from the street, all that. He's actually a pretty sensitive guy. I don't know if you guys know this. He is. He's sensitive and self-reflective. We've had countless conversations about this. We always talk about how to be better and improve ourselves, be reflective and reflexive. And he's always been there for me. When I have difficult times, I need somebody, he's my consigliere, basically. And he's always been there for me, and he's shown loyalty and friendship. And I think something that I admire most about him. Now, I first met Sandy at a Korean barbecue. Right? I immediately liked her. Well, she bought dinner. But I immediately liked her. I thought, wow, she's smart, she's convivial, she's, bright, attractive. And I thought, what is she doing with Keith? But what I remember most about the first meeting, the thing that left the indelible mark on me, was how crazy she was about Keith. Right? She always had his back. Right? Even to the point where she cut his meat. I'm kidding about that. The thing that I admire, as I pointed out before, what I admire most about Keith is his loyalty and friendship. And I think loyalty and friendship, and if we talk to anybody who's been married for any amount of time, loyalty and friendship is number one. The kind of friendship he showed me, I know that he's going to show Sandy. And with that, I don't have to worry about that. Congrats. Now in Korea, when we cheer, when we toast, we say "위하여." Well, sort of what the meaning of that is to you, right? We drink to you. So let's practice this. We, as in us, hi, the way that we usually greet people, yo, the way that Keith greets people. So can we practice that? To Keith and Sandy,